The Supreme Court sided with Google and Twitter, and Disney canceled a $1 billion project in Florida. I'm Jeff Pierre, and this is The 7 from The Washington Post. It's Friday, May 19th. Let's get you caught up with today's 7 stories. First up, Ukraine's president will attend a G7 summit in Japan in person. This weekend's meeting is in Hiroshima, which was decimated by an atomic bomb in 1945. President Volodymyr Zelensky had originally been expected to attend virtually. Russia's invasion of Ukraine is one of the top agenda items at the gathering of powerful world leaders, which includes President Biden. Zelensky is expected to ask for more military help. Number 2, a suspected leaker of U.S. intelligence secrets is due in court today. Jack Teixeira, a 21-year-old Air National Guard member, was arrested last month over a collection of classified material posted on the chat app Discord. A judge plans to decide whether Teixeira should remain behind bars while awaiting trial. Prosecutors argue that he should not be released. The Justice Department said it found red flags in his Air Force record. It said he appears to have shared sensitive secrets with foreign nationals, and his actions raised concerns among his coworkers. Number 3, the Supreme Court sided with Google and Twitter in 2 key liability cases. In a ruling yesterday, the court said that families of terrorism victims did not show that the companies aided and abetted attacks on their loved ones. In both cases, the families had argued that these platforms failed to properly police Islamic State-related accounts. It's a victory for tech giants. The ruling sidestepped calls to change Section 230. That's a law that shields companies from blame for what their users post. The court also sided with a photographer in a copyright case that involved Andy Warhol and Prince. Disney canceled a $1 billion project in Florida this week. That's number 4. The company pulled the plug on plans for an office complex, which was expected to bring in over 2,000 jobs to Orange County. Disney blamed changing business conditions for the change. This comes in the middle of a feud between Disney and Florida's Republican governor, Ron DeSantis. Last month, Disney sued the governor over what it calls a relentless campaign to weaponize government power and squelch free speech. DeSantis will be in the news again pretty soon. He's expected to announce next week that he's running for president. Number 5, climate change is drying out lakes faster than scientists thought. A new study of nearly 2,000 lakes found that a warming climate and human water consumption are largely responsible for a rapid decline in the world's lake levels. The study said that 53% of the world's largest lakes experienced significant declines from 1992 to 2020. The decline was found in both arid regions prone to drought and humid regions prone to heavy rainfall. This is worrying because billions of people rely on lakes and reservoirs for drinking water, agriculture, and hydropower. They also provide essential habitats for plants and fish. Here's number 6. Brittany Griner returns to the court tonight as the WNBA season tips off. This is a big moment. Griner is an all-star, a former number 1 draft pick, and a 2-time Olympic gold medalist. She missed all of last season because she was imprisoned in Russia for 10 months. She was released as part of a prisoner exchange in December. The WNBA season opens with 4 games tonight and 2 more tomorrow. Griner and the Phoenix Mercury play the Sparks in Los Angeles at 11 p.m. Eastern. If you're looking for a good primer, our reporter Kareem Copeland wrote about a moment that women's basketball is having. For example, a lot of top draft picks have recently been waived, and he explains why. You can click the link in our show notes to find the story. And at number 7, a full-size 3D scan of the Titanic could reveal the shipwreck's secrets. A huge underwater scanning project was revealed this week. It mapped the Titanic in extraordinary detail. The ship sank in 1912 and it killed more than 1,500 people. The 3D scan provides unprecedented access to the wreckage, which rests deep in the North Atlantic, and it could tell us more about what happened the night it sank. You can see the scan in our newsletter. The link is also in our show notes. That's the show for this week. I also want to show some love to all the college graduates who will be crossing the stage, and a special shout out to my cousins. Throw those books in a corner and take a moment to celebrate. The assistant producer of The 7 is Taylor White. The staff writers are Tess Homan and Jamie Ross. John Taylor is our editor. Additional editing by Christina Quinn. Copy editing by Francis Moody and Melissa No. Mixing and sound design is by Jim Briggs and Justin Garish. Our theme music is by Edith Mudge. I'm Jeff Pierre. Thanks for listening. Have a great weekend, and I will meet you back here on Monday.